I say this with the fullness of my chest. If you think the fires in Los Angeles are being caused by DEI, you are dumb as and you should not reproduce.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
There's a reason why 26 of the most physically fit women in the Marine Corps have failed out of this course. That reason is simple. When you put 120 pounds on the back of a woman, she crumbles like a crouton.
He ain't lying.
With the LA wildfires raging out of control, people are asking, should women be firefighters? It's a very hot topic, pun intended. I'd love to know what you guys think. Tell me about it in the comments section below. And if you wait till the end of the video, then I'll tell you what I think. International Women in Fire Conference started the Banff wildfire.
Wow, you can feel the heat.
Oh my, you can.
He basically made like an all-women firefighter conference, and the whole thing, you know, they were parading it all around town, being like, you know, this is the future, like girls can be firefighters just as much as men. It's a very classic how it started, how it's going. How it started, Women's Fire Conference in Banff aims to break down barriers in male-dominated industry. How it's going. Female firefighters plan burn goes awry in Banff. They basically went out and they were just like proving that women can do a burn just as good as men. And they like, well, literally got out of control within the, like super quick. It's so crazy though to have like 1,000 girls in there have like their big ribbon and they're just like looking at the cameras like like yeah, they're gas queening as they burn the thing.
They light a match.
And yeah, they literally burn, like the burn went awry and became a big like, national crisis.
This conference is gonna be fire. So are men firefighters allowed to go and fight the fire now? Or is it still women only? Did they try ignoring the fire and not telling it what it was doing wrong? Oh. Burning down barriers. Female firefighter conference causes out of control forest fire. Training exercise aims to build allies by showcasing the value of gender diversity and inclusion. Female firefighters taking part in a Women in Fire training exchange program intended to promote mental health, gender diversity, and inclusion accidentally caused an out of control forest fire in Banff National Park. Residents in the surrounding areas were evacuated and several buildings were damaged after the female firefighters initiated a prescribed burn which escalated into an uncontrolled blaze.
Did you know that men are going to arrive in heaven 30 minutes earlier than women will?
How?
Bible says it. Revelation chapter 8:1. When he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. Where are you going? Hey, where are you going?
This is Jane. She's 34 years old and she is a firefighter.
I hope they've taught you how to knock down doors.
Definitely.
In you go.
Oh no!
This is tough.
As high as you can. As high as you can. As high as you can.
Take a bigger run off. She's a hard lady.
This could be you and your family.
Come on, Jane.
Under the elbow.
Oh my gosh, no. On the other side of that door.
Big run as fast as you can. And high. High.
Burning to a crisp.
High.
So close.
As fast as you can.
While Jane attempts here to rescue you.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Come out. That's such a great effort.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just 2 more throws and you would have been there, but that's tough for you.
A man with no firefighter training has no trouble with the same task.
A bit of an ousty one, I think. I'll be aiming higher. That's it. Have you got it? It's on the floor. Okay, brilliant. He's got the key. Come out. Yeah, okay, fab. Brilliant. Well done.
A woman can actually fail the physical component of the fireman test and still become a firewoman to meet female quotas. Firewomen are paid exactly the same as firemen, who are more physically able and better suited to the job.
Women fail military fitness.
Want to get up there. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Stop hesitating when you come to the wall. Attack the wall.
No.
How many times do I have to say it? Go around, just round.
That's not quite
just
at the moment. Bit painful to
No.
watch. Because it's a waste of time, really.
And this is Chile's all-female SWAT team. I wish I could forget this one.
Vamos! Belarus, Thailand, Chile. teams from the Emirates.
Oh.
The first one to get wet
Oh.
in the ice bath today.
Goodness.
Well, they are stuck in the middle of that zip line. Have 3 team members stranded.
What the f are you doing?
Thankfully, the water will be a little bit warmer than it was. Oh, it's all going horribly wrong. They will have to retrieve those weapons from the ice bath. All of the equipment. Oh.
Embarrassing.
And then the men showed up.
Snap down to the headlock. There we go. Hayden, hold it. Come on, Hayden. Don't give no wrist. We just talked about this. Stay tight.
There you go.
Hayden, tight. Let's get traffic.
Oi.
Nice. Nice.
Oi.
Get it.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes.
Oh no! Don't cry. No.
Oh, not crying.
Okay, I guess let's park along this street, yeah? And then,
Wow.
Dave, if you can just go ahead of us and...
Devastation is just next level.
Right here. This is where it's gotta be. This is, oh my God. What? I've never, look at this. Beyond comprehension.
I did it, California. I saved the fish. Here's Trump from 2019. Gavin Newsom has done a terrible job of forest management. I told him from the first day we met that he must clean his forest floors regardless of what his bosses and the environmentalists demand of him. Must also do burns and cut fire stoppers. Every year as the fires rage and California burns, it's the same thing. And then he comes to the federal government for money help. No more. Get your act together, Governor. You don't see close to the level of burn in other states, but our teams are working well together in putting these massive and many fires out. Great firefighters. Also, open up the ridiculously closed water lanes coming down from the north. Don't pour it out into the Pacific Ocean. It should be done immediately. California desperately needs water, and you can have it now. 2019. 2019. You win some, you knew some. Whenever you try to hold Democrats accountable for their poor governance. Climate change. I'm guessing most people believe that if women can live up to the same physical standards that men do, then they are completely free and fine to be firefighters. My only problem with that is that I get a little concerned because it seems like we do this, or we start off this way. Okay, if you meet the standards that the men do, you can be a firefighter. But inevitably, someone shows up and wants to play Captain Save a Fire Hose. And they start rolling back the requirements for women, which helps absolutely no one. I have no problem with women being in roles like being fire safety inspectors and things of that nature, but the physical portion of it, I'm not so inclined to see women in those types of roles. I would rather see an outright ban. However, I guess the freedom and liberty loving side of me kind of takes over and says, no, if you can do the same job, if you're just as strong and if you're just as fast, if that mythological woman exists, then she should be able to do the job. She's just a 1 in a million kind of girl, I guess. So that's what I think. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy, who I think is eating treats in the kitchen right now.